I just got back from a date. I am so over this shit.
Men do not play hard to get. Work is just so crazy. I'm just so busy. I am going to hold your hand when I say
Welcome to The Wall. In this video, we'll take a hard look at the brutal contrast of how some modern women run away from the ideal man, the one with success, discipline, and character, only to end up choosing Chad. Yet another example of how emotion outweighs reason. Smash that like button. Help us reach 170,000 subscribers by turning on the notification bell. Share your experience and wisdom in the comments. We'll pin the best one for the whole community. And without further introduction, let's get started.
I just got back from a date. I am so over this shit. So we went to sushi. It was our fourth date. We have not kissed yet. And I'm thinking are we into this? Are we not into this? What's happening? And most of the time I'm asking him a bunch of questions and I'm trying to keep the conversation engaged. And look, there's characteristics about him that were great. But then we get to the nightcap bar where we're having a little after dinner drink. I just go, do you have any questions for me? Is there anything you want to ask? Is there anything you want to know? I'm an open book. What do you mean? I don't know. Do you just have any questions that you want to ask? Just not really a question guy. Cool. Yeah. No, totally get it. Not a question guy. No worries. I'll just break my back carrying this conversation the rest of the night. Thanks so much. He also told me that if I died tomorrow, he wouldn't care.
I don't know if you saw the video I made about the guy who went on 4 dates with a woman and never made a move. I bring it up because I want you to notice something I said in that video. The woman always expects the man to make the first move. Look at how she herself says, "We're on the 4th date and we still haven't kissed. Are we doing this or not?" Brothers, a woman always expects a man to be a man. If a girl goes out with you more than twice, it's because she likes you. Between the 2nd and 3rd date, you can make your move, at least to kiss her. Another common mistake men make is not having anything to talk about. If you want to succeed on a date, you have to learn how to steer the conversation toward your interests. That way, she'll feel comfortable, but even more importantly, you will, because you're keeping control and setting the pace of the date. And that control is what will help you get what you're after. Maybe a kiss, maybe ending the night together.
men do not play hard to get. Work is just so crazy. I'm just so busy. I am going to hold your hand when I say this, and you're going to want to save this video for later. I have been on dates with men who are actually busy, men with companies, men who are executives, and you know what they are excellent at? Prioritization and running their calendar. So you want to know the difference between the guy who is actually busy and the one who couldn't give a damn about you? I will tell you. The guy who is actually busy responds to your message and says, "I have back-to-back meetings all day. Let me call you at 7 and we'll figure this out." He calls you at 7, you guys figure it out, and it's handled. But the guy who couldn't give a damn about you, there's no consistency. There's no follow through. He keeps telling you all the things that he wants to do, and then he sits on his ass and he does absolutely nothing about it. But the guy who actually follows through, don't get it twisted. He's not doing it for you. He's doing it because that's who the hell he is. That's how he built his life. That's how he earned his success. And how you do one thing is how you do everything. The guy who is genuinely busy might not always be available, but he will never leave you guessing where you two stand. And his actions reflect it. And the best part about dealing with men like this is they free up your mental space. You're in your feminine energy. You're on top of your shit. You're focused on your fitness, your business. One guy will move mountains for you, help you build an empire, looking the best you've ever looked. The other guy will have you on a first-class flight to the lowest point of your life, looking like a rat in New York City.
Stop it. Get some help.
All women want the winner. Now, the real question is, do they know how to keep that winner? She described both men well, but she said something key. "I've gone out," not "I'm going out." A man in love will always prioritize his woman. That's something we can agree on. But there are also men who have more options than you, and that's why they don't prioritize you or see you as that important. You're just another one. But here's the thing. Men who've worked their whole lives to get where they are don't want drama or tantrums. They want quality time, a sweet woman who shows love through acts of service. Not a woman who only asks, gives nothing in return, or is just as busy. That's why so many women stay in the I've gone out stage, but never become the woman that man ends up marrying.
Girls want to date an entrepreneur until they see what comes with being with an entrepreneur. You think for 1 second that dating an entrepreneur, especially one that is successful, means you get freedom. Take it from me. I'm sitting at the office of the entrepreneur right now, where he's getting 2 jobs for the price of 1. He's 24/7, and I'm out here being 24/7 with him. When I started dating my fiance, he basically told me from the get-go, I want to end up with someone that supports me and my goals and my dreams. That's the one thing I'll never give up. I was like, oh, that sounds easy enough. No, I'm out here in the trenches. If you want to be with someone that's uber successful, you need to know that you will most likely come in a lot of seasons second to the business. And you need to be so okay with that, like so for real okay with that. You might even lose some friends over this because some of your friends will not be able to relate. If they're with someone that's in a 9 to 5 and you're with someone that's actively building a business, they will not understand your suffering. And let me tell you another thing. These guys have such high expectations of you. More than you have for yourself. As their partner, you need to level up. And the reason why is because there's going to be a lot of hard days. And you're going to be out there in the trenches with them as literally God's strongest soldier. Top of all of this, let's just add the fact that they love delayed gratification. So the moment they achieve their goal, they're going to kick the ball down the road and they're going to have another goal to achieve. It's never ending. So you just better get used to the cycle. I feel so blessed to be with someone that has goals and dreams and is so ambitious. I want him to achieve all those things and I want to be right there to support him. All I'm saying is, if you want to have a life of leisure, go find a man in finance, because I'm telling you right now, these guys, no, they're hardwired differently. The hunt is better than the kill. They're always on the chase. So best of luck to you out here because it's hard. It's hard out here.
My wife works 10x harder than me in my own business. She means the world to me, and all she asks for is Starbucks coffee every day. My wife chose to leave her career behind and support me in chasing our dream together. 8 years, for babies, and 14 rental properties. But retired me at 28 years old. Couldn't have done it without her. My wife does so much for my business I couldn't do it without her. Very well said. Like these girls think it's all gifts and fun car, like no, where do you think they came from? The comments don't lie. There are plenty of men out there who are thankful for their woman. That means life partners who truly add value do exist. Women who make their home a place of peace. The truth is, many women say they want a winner, but they don't know how to keep him. They think just receiving is enough. But a man who's fought to build something isn't looking for a burden. He's looking for a refuge. If you want a high-value man to treat you like a queen, your role is to support him, take care of him, and be the woman who brings him peace in the middle of the chaos. The problem today is that many women choose feminist rhetoric and boss energy, thinking that being in a relationship means competing with the man instead of complimenting him. That's not how it works. A man of value doesn't stay where he doesn't find peace. If you want to be treated like a queen, learn how to qualify yourself with the king. Drizzle, drizzle.
Can someone tell me why dating in your 30s is so bad?
It's because you're in your 30s, love. You haven't got it anymore. It's not getting better. This is a map of just your overall value to other people in the dating market. The girl value starts off pretty high at 18, peaks at 22. That's the age that men of all ages prefer, is 22. And it just goes down pretty quick on the way to 30 and 40 and then stays low. You'll notice that there are 3 colors here. The men get 3 lines. We have privileges. This is for male physical attractiveness. Not a lot of women are really into 18-year-old boys. Some are, but most are not. So men peak in physical attractiveness at about age 27, and they start to decline too, just like women, but a couple years later. But also, women are interested in men for money, and men tend to accumulate money as they age, which gives men an extra boost. So this is their overall attractiveness. Like, this is when a guy is most physically attractive, and this is when he gets financially, like, probably at the top, around 40, somewhere around there, making him the most attractive as a dating partner, as someone to date, dating partner, at somewhere between 27 and the time that he gets as rich as he's going to get. So you are 30 and you're on the dating market, and you're probably dating men who feel that they want to find somebody, in the same part of the market as them. It's just rough in grown-up land.
I've thought about bringing videos like that to the channel. Maybe I'll try it in the future because they're really entertaining. Now, he's right. A woman's best age is between 18 and 28. During those 10 years, she has the greatest chance of finding a husband. After 30, the wall starts to take its toll, and the options begin to fade. The pool of candidates dries up. Men, on the other hand, are different. Unless he was born with good looks, a man has to work on several factors to increase his attractiveness, especially financial stability, which almost always comes after 27. That's why, from 27 to 45, he's at his peak, as long as he's put in the work. So men play with time, women don't.
A few days ago, I went on my first date in over 9 months, and I have some really interesting takeaways that I would like to share. For starters, I would like to say that the man that I went on this date with was objectively like everyone's definition of a 10 out of 10. Basically, the definition of every stereotypical modern day woman's ideal type. Above 6 foot, tattoos, makes six figures, nice car, owns his own place. You know how it goes. And I'll explain in a second why this is really relevant information. Now, I have nothing negative to say about this man. The date was great. It was like 3 hours long. He was a gentleman. Like, on paper, everything was perfect. But what I realized while on this date is something that I have known to be true like my entire adult life. Just because someone is like the most attractive person ever, just because someone has all of these things that look good on paper, does not actually mean that you're going to be attracted to them. Again, I was like mesmerized by this man the entire time we were together. Like, I was just looking at him like, how are you even a real person? But I wasn't like attracted to him. There was nothing about his presence that was giving like, this is someone that you connect with really well. And this is why I have such a problem with dating apps. And I finally can understand now why they say that like 80% of women are going for the same 20% of guys. Because when I think about myself and my adult life so far, every single man that has been, I guess, like the most relevant, or every single man that I have been in some sort of relationship was not objectively attractive, like at all. In fact, if I had seen any of these men on a dating app, I would 1000% have swiped left. I'd also like to add that all of these men were men that I met in the wild, naturally, and there was just something about their energy that I connected with. And even when I did first meet them, I wasn't necessarily super attracted to them, but the more that I spoke to them, I obviously grew attracted to them.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Do you see why women don't even understand themselves? You say you're looking for the perfect man, part of that top 20%, a decent guy who, if things go somewhere, would give you a great life. But you don't like him because your mind's been messed up by the chads, men who bring nothing to the table. These guys won you over with smooth talk, used you, then moved on. That's what you liked. But the decent guy, you didn't feel anything for him. This woman is already 34 and still chasing Prince Charming, rejecting every man over the smallest thing. Even when she finds a good man, she looks for something wrong. The truth is, she doesn't know what she wants.
Women.
So then it makes me wonder how many women are swiping left on men that could actually be really, really good for them. Because let's be so for real, no one's going to be swiping right on someone that they see right away, and it isn't someone that their brain is like, ooh, I think this is attractive with. And it just made me realize, like, I'm not attracted to the 10 out of 10 men. Do I think they are attractive? Of course I do. I think anyone with eyes can think someone's attractive. But chances are the person that I'm actually going to be really attracted to, like on a soul level, isn't going to be like this model type looking man that most of us are swiping right on dating apps. And this is like why I just struggle so much getting behind this idea of intentional dating and like looking for a partner, because I know for a fact that my person is 100% probably not someone I would ever A, like find on an app, but B, swipe right on, because I know that I'm attracted to someone's energy when I am interacting with them face to face without the pressure of it being a date. And granted, yes, you can do that on a dating app. Like you can match with someone and then text for a little bit and then meet in person and decide if there's a vibe there. But for someone like me who is deeply intuitive and sensitive to energy, it is extremely difficult to like know if you click with someone simply from swiping right on them and then having just like very surface level conversation over text. So the moral of the story here, I guess, is that like being attracted to someone is so much different than just like noticing that they're attractive. It's just crazy to think that when I'm on a dating app, I'm matching with people that are probably the people that I honestly would be turned off by if I were to meet them in real life. But because the way that dating apps work, like you look at someone's picture and you look at like a quick summary of some basic information about them, and then you have to decide in a split second whether or not you actually want to match with that person or not, versus in real life, you get to see how someone interacts with other people. You get to see someone like in their natural habitat. You get to feel their energy without there being any added pressure. And again, it's just really frustrating how I know for a fact that the people that I probably would actually be really attracted to, like both physically, mentally, emotionally, are people that I would never think twice to swipe right on an app, because you just simply cannot read energy like that on an app, in my opinion.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's why I tell men they have to try. If you have a decent life, it's very possible that the woman you think is out of your league might actually be interested in you. On dating apps, both men and women go for the best of the best and swipe past people we might have considered in real life. The irony here is that she rejected the guy for being too handsome and perfect. It's funny to hear, because usually they're rejected for being unattractive. But women choose based on emotion, not reason. Then they get upset when the man tells them, "You chose him." And it's true, because when a good man shows up, they reject him. And that's why they hit the wall, because the wall doesn't forgive. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. Why can't the modern woman keep a successful man? Why do women get bored of the nice guy? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.